Just fucking pull it down.
Okay, here we go.
The Riot Club is a club at Oxford University, a fictional club. That's kind of the creme de la creme of the elite, this kind of upper echelon of young men who get together and kind of debauch and wreak havoc.
Yeah, I had heard of them, especially in England. You know about them, but I didn't know that much about them. So we managed to get in touch with some people that are in similar clubs and speak to them, and it was quite enlightening.
And as you're kind of giving it their all, getting a little carried away at times, but then the chemistry between the 10 boys, especially, was sort of astounding.
So often we see gangs kind of depicted in films, but there's always with the lower classes and people trying to strive to kind of move up the ladder, you know, whether that's financially or for power reasons. What's interesting about this film and what makes this very different is that they are already at the top of their game. They are already in power. They already have money, but they are still a gang, you know. They are a gang of guys, and it's about that pack mentality. And what I think is interesting is that we never really get the opportunity to really get an insight into that world. And this is just a small slice of what really goes on, you know. It's interesting.
Ingrained in history, and I think it's so ingrained in a lot of storytelling and a lot of art through the ages. So it's hard to be reading books from other centuries without having an understanding of it, and because it's not particularly something in America, not something that kind of people have over this side of the pond. So I guess it's like this archaic thing that sort of is still around, which is like, which surprises some people and shocks some people and fascinates some people, I guess.
This particular part of society is rarely looked at. It's quite protected. They're very good at protecting themselves. You know, the leaders of our government, for example, when they're asked about the Bullingdon Club, they just shrug it off. It's a period in our lives and we were young. You know, other members of society aren't quite so fortunate as to use that as an excuse. So I think this film, if it opens a window into that world, we've done our job.